Hello and welcome to, or welcome back to, the channel of the Nasdaq Scalping Bot. It's a channel that is about a Python program, my first Python program, that I built to do some automated trading on the Nasdaq with the goal of to have some passive income. And in a daily update, I tell you guys, what did I change in the code, how did the bot do, and how are we doing on the market. And it's Monday, it's the start of a new week, and I made some changes in the code of the AI this weekend. So let's see what I did and how the bot does. Let's start with the changes in the code. So let's grab the code screen. There it is. I am already in the page of AI logging, and that's the main change I did this weekend. We'll go down here. I changed the logging of all the actions that are happening during market hours and the decisions that the bots make. And what I did change is that I want to know if the bot makes a decision with a high confidence, does this confidence also means that there is a profitable contract? And to do so, I have made a new series of logging with a lot of data, but not only that, I also did, and that's what we're going to see right up here, I'm going to check how the market direction is, the market condition, the trend and the volatility is also calculated and brought into the logging. And that I'm going to do, if we're going to see this, we're going to do this twice. Yeah, we're going to do this twice. Because if market contract is ended, well, I'm looking for the end, yeah. If market contract ends, as if the contract is over and we made a profit or a loss, then it's again looking at the status, the profit loss, and the market condition. And comparing those, then we can see if the AI's decision with a certain confidence actually led to a profitable contract or not. We're gonna see. That's what we're gonna do this week, and that's what I'm gonna test this week. And that's the major change I did make in the contracts into the bot. But I also gonna show you guys this one, and that's the one all the way down. Am I correct? Or did I already delete it? No, I did not. There it is. I added the SVM model. There's another model based on the same data as the rainforest and the XGBoost. Both work on the same. And so I added the SVM after I chatted not with ChatGPT but with the DeepSeek, and we tried this, and I'm going to show you the results of the SVM. I want to say I'm going to show you the results, but I get an error. That's not good. Let me take me up. Cannot import. Okay, I looked at it. We have an import AI logging right here, and that's a circular import. So I cannot start this main all the way down. I cannot start this one because it's importing each other. So I can only do this after I kill the bot. So I will do this later on in the video. I will bring you back to and show you the results with the new AI that's called SVM. Where did it go? Yeah. With the SVM predictions, I want to show you after I kill the bot, and then we can take a look at it. Well, now let's take a look at the bot. And if we look at the bot, we see that we have a profit, daily profit of minus €2.98. And that's minus, of course, I know, but something else is going on, and that's what you see right here. I started, or better said, I restarted the bot today at 9:15. So it has only 3/4 of an hour for the market, and then the market close. And that's because, and that's what I'm gonna go back to the code, and I'm gonna close the bot so I can show you the other stuff. Let's go back to the code and to the AI logging, because there were some errors with the log contract end, and I was having an advice right in here that was one too many, so the logging could not happen. And there was another error at the log start that also prevented to log, and those logging events are only triggered after there's actually a advice from the AI. So if the market is slow and the AI says there's nothing to do, then I cannot check if the logging actually logs as it should be. So I corrected those two errors, and hopefully these were the only errors. Otherwise, I will see in the next couple of hours, if I restart the bot when the market starts again, if I find any other problems in the logging part, because all other problems are gone. There are no problems except the one for the logging, and this is all new, and I had it checked by DeepSeek a lot of times. They're telling me, do I have right, is that right, is that right, check, because there's a lot of things happening, and caching, and then from caching into the CSV, and so I want to make sure that everything was correct. So I asked DeepSeek, and we checked, and I thought we were correct, but sadly we were wrong, and I had 2 bugs today that I had to fix. Otherwise the bot won't even respond at all. Good. Now that I'm back in the original code, then I want to know if I can run the AI Pi. I'm going to show you what we have. No, we have not. That's because he says he cannot import, and that's logical, the AI logging. So I'm going to disable this one. I was going to complain. I need AI logging. Where's... Oh, there it is. Okay. Hop. The decision stored into the logging. Yeah, okay. Good. Let's start again. And there the results are. And if you look at the results of the SVM, then we see that the SVM accuracy is 87%, 89 for the zeros and 87 for the nines, and the F1 report, F1 score is 88 with an average of 88, 87, but most of them 88, while the XGBoost and the rainforest, those random forest rainforest and the random forest had both F1 scores on precision, recall, and F1 high in the 90s. So I did not use, or not gonna use, the SVM because its scores are less than the other two. And talking with DeepSeek about if I should or shouldn't, and he said no, if the precision is lower than the other two, don't use the SVM. What did I change? Anything else in the code? Well, I fine-tuned the random forest. Where is it? Where is my random forest training? Oh, training. Yes, training. Go up, go up. I changed the parameters of the hyperforest, and I'm gonna take a look because we did a test. I already opened it right here. We did a test with several hyperparameters for the random forest and for the XGBoost, and we tried, and I thought, oh my god, this is gonna take 3 days again, like I had with the KNN, no, the RNN. But these grid, or these hyperparameter grids with these difference took only something like, I believe, 2 minutes or so. And then we found out the results, what the best is for the data we have. And I changed this, so I optimized already the XGB and the RF model, and I tested the SVM model. That's what I did this weekend. And now we're going to see how we're going to do on the market this week. Talking about the market, it's the only thing we did not look at. So let's go to the market. And as you can see on the market, we have still a position open. It's a minus position for €3, so I expect, because we are going down, that this will be closed very soon. Let's take a look at what point it will be closed. Well, it will be closed, if I see correctly, if it drops another 1 or 2 points. Yeah, I think 1 point. It will it will close at 20,153, and we are at 20,154. So yeah, if it only drops 1 point more, then this will be a loss of, I guess, €3.02. So there's still a contract open, but nothing much happened today on the market. If we're going to take a look, you see we had a €2 loss at the first time that I opened a contract, and we got the log error from the logging. And I opened the second one I opened is the one you currently see of €3. So today we have a, I guess, €2 negative, but I'm counting the €3. So we're starting with a €5 negative this week, and we're going to see how the AI will perform for the rest of the week with the adjusted values in its hyperparameters, and it's looking for the correlation between their decision and how it results in the market. Did we make a profit or did we make a loss? And at the end of the week, maybe not the end of the week, depending on how worse it gets, if every decision they make leads to a negative, then we're going to kill it earlier, and then we're going to see at a different point how we're going to do this and bring back the strategy from the bot and combine those two. But for now, for this week, or for the next couple of days, I want to see what does the AI do, and how are the results of those decisions, which I think covers everything I did this weekend and what I say in the daily report. If you want to know how this continues and how this develops into a real profitable AI-powered bot, then subscribe, and you will get the news messages every time you want to see. If you like the video, press like. It's a good idea. Then the algorithm of YouTube knows that you liked it, and he will perform it into the other ones, because I don't see enough likes on the video. and that's not good. So bring some likes in, and then we get some more viewing on the YouTube algorithm. So like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know, how do you feel about the program? How do you feel about the project? Let me know. Have a little fun every day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.